The world of 2184. The Earth is an uninhabitable wasteland. Her oceans, continents, and atmosphere are in ruins. All except for two remaining inhabited human zones: the United Federation of Britain and France, and the People's Dominion of Australia. The Earth's population is 530 million people, down from its all-time high of 9.8 billion. Flying from London to Sydney would be a normal thing to do in a normal world. In this world, the only way hundreds of thousands to millions of people travel between the UFBF and the PDA is by falling through the Earth, quite literally. The Fall, the greatest, most complex, and outright craziest man-made construction project ever. Now, to give you a visual of just what this hypothetically would look like, here is my depiction of it. Now, as you can see, the primary hub would be here in London, in the United Federation of Britain and France. And this is what I call the Deep Earth Core Transportation System, right? Deep Earth Core Transportation, you can see it right here. The two central hubs would be in the United Federation of Britain and France, specifically London and Paris. And two would be in the People's Dominion of Australia, or the People's Union of Australia. I'm still trying to figure out the name. It would be 38,500 miles long, and it would take roughly 5 hours and 34 minutes to fall from Paris and London in the north to Sydney, Australia in the south. Now, the tunnels would be northbound and southbound, obviously. Its passenger capacity would be anywhere from 5 to 10,000 people. Of course, as I stated earlier, the two terminals would be in London and Paris, and then Sydney, Australia. The cost of this would be around $350 trillion. Now, hear me out. $350 trillion to create a tunnel, two tunnels that run straight through the Earth, but they go around the Earth's core because the Earth's core is the size of Mars, and the minimum, on average, the temperature of the core is at least 10,000 degrees, at least. So there's no known material that we use on Earth for our construction that can withstand that temperature. So unless we somehow manage to teleport, we would have to build these tunnels going around the center of the Earth before they merge together and link up here in Sydney, Australia at the bottom. Now, its power source is very interesting. It would come directly from the Earth's core and also be associated with heat and pressure conversion technology. The tunnel's inner and outer shells would be built from iridium, tungsten, with titanium bracing to give it unbelievable strength. The drilling technology would consist of two 2-mile-long drilling machines, similar to the mooring machines that were used to create the channel between Britain and France. 4 drill teams, 2 in the United Kingdom, 2 in Australia. And the tunnels would be equipped with 1.5 trillion shock absorbers to absorb the energy from earthquakes and shifting tectonic plate movements as construction commenced. Because I'm pretty sure, as you know right now, as I'm making this video, there's an earthquake happening somewhere, or the Earth's tectonic plates are constantly moving. They don't move for a little bit and then they stop and then they move again. They're constantly moving. They're like giant pools of land sitting on an ocean of lava. So technically, we're technically moving right now. Steel and titanium, alongside carbon and tungsten bracing for the inner and outer shells of the tunnel, as I stated earlier, but with magnetic guide rails. The passengers would sit in pivoting, rotating seats to reduce the G-force effect as you fall from one point of the Earth to the other. And of course, massive fire suppression systems would be installed in every car of the fall, or at least every section, I should say. And you would have 2 command centers, one in London and then one in Sydney, with emergency command centers created in Paris. The payment methods I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would be interested in hearing how you would pay for such a thing. Paper money, dollars, euros would be non-existent in this world of 2184, alternate world. Payment methods would consist of Bitcoin, Satoshis, XRP, or Ethereum. You have your choice of those 4 cryptos. Actually, Satoshi is it's not its own crypto. It's a smaller division of Bitcoin itself, but that's neither here nor there. The propulsion system consists of magnetic guide rails that power the fall for 50% of the trip, while once it nears the Earth's core, the vessel or vehicle will undergo a reversal of gravity, where gravity will begin to pull the vessel upwards towards the surface of the planet with the assistance of the magnetic guide rails until the vessel docks at either station, whether it be in London or be in Sydney, where enormous docking clamps lock and secure it in place, from which the passengers and or cargo could safely disembark, and then the new passengers and cargo would board the fall again, and they would go through the exact same process. Once it nears the Earth's core, gravity will reverse, and then the magnetic guide rails, with whatever gravity is left, will pull it up towards the surface of the new inbound station. So I just want to show you the drawing again, just because I didn't give you guys a clear picture of what it was. So here it is right here. So this is the diagram of what I call the fall. Now, if you guys are familiar with the film Total Recall, not the original, the reboot, the fall is somewhat similar to this. Now, like I said in the beginning, you have London right here, and these black dots right here, those represent 10,000 shock absorbers right here. Sorry, I didn't realize I moved out of frame. These are the shock absorbers right here, and this represents the Earth's core, 8,000 miles wide. So each tunnel at its widest point would be around 8,000 miles away from each other. So you would have the northbound track here and the southbound track here. They would be 8,000 miles apart at their furthest point. But then, and you see I have, as you can see right here, this black line, that represents the fall, which is right here. This is the actual vehicle. I'm not that much of an artist, so just bear with me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm still working on the drawing itself, but if you guys want more details, please feel free to let me know. But I just wanted to come on and make this quick video because I've been lagging the past couple of weeks, in which I apologize. Well, more like months, I should say. But I just wanted to let you guys know that the videos are still coming. It's just that I'm struggling with ideas right now. So if you come up with any alternate architecture, alternate history videos that you guys want to have me delve into, just let me know and I'll get on it. This is Altius Below Deck. Catch you later.